stories unfold. A group of us gather with tales to be told. Heartache and laughter, we share every line. In this little town, man, we're doing just fine. Gravel Roads Radio with memories cast. We laugh and we cry, holding on to the past. With every chapter shared, our spirits collide. Welcome to Gravel Roads Radio.
Every time I forget that I need to go ahead and fade out because Max likes that way more.
Yeah, it's fine.
My bad. I should just edit that button so it does it automatically.
It's going to be Max's meltdown person.
We're probably getting close. But welcome to episode 17 of Gravel Roads Radio. This is Nonsense at 9, coming to you at 9:41. We said we'd start at 10. We're actually running early. We are, as usual, in Bulldog Studio, powered by FEI. In studio, we've got all 5 of the Gravel boys, including part-time Jack. We got Max, Rhino, Aaron. Aaron claims he's not going to sing tonight, but I think we can talk him into something.
He did a little bit.
He did.
Yeah, he was singing the intro.
Kept going,
tuned in late.
Ron
sings already happened in the intro.
Ron, that was good singing.
Yeah, no,
Could you re-record the whole intro, Ron?
That's a good.
We should do that.
I could try off stream.
That's actually a really good point because somebody had suggested that bit. You could have done it because we couldn't think of anything else or another song. Before we get into the show, remember we can be found on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok. Give us a subscribe or don't. We don't really care, but we do like it when you do because it makes us feel good and it's good for our egos. Tonight's show is once again brought to you by C&B Drywall because nobody wanted to play the game last week. Your guys' thoughts on that?
What was the game again?
We had the keyword, nap.
I thought I saw
and
the
Molly
keyword
and Keith basically played.
Oh.
So, I mean, we can give them prizes. That's fine.
Yeah. If people who are going to play get the prize.
Yeah. No, we do appreciate C&B Drywall.
I wonder if the hat's kind of played out. People are just like, yeah, I don't really want a hat. They want something else maybe.
What are they expecting? A car?
Well, I mean, that
would be nice.
Maybe they're waiting on those sweet stickers on the
We
table.
should see if we can find a beater to give away.
Well, maybe it's a direct correlation that when the comments are down, because comments were down, maybe it's because our listens are up, comments are down. So I don't know. It's fine.
I got one in my driveway.
I was just going to say, if you buy a new car, can we give away your old one? Yeah.
That would be so sweet.
We can give away a car.
Yeah,
sponsored by Max's Max Profits Garage.
Oh, we should do that.
All right, we're gonna give away a car. It's gonna be
so awesome. It's gonna be great.
And the winner of the car is Mike Enerson. I'm hitting the wrong button. We're off to a hot start.
Oh man.
I don't even know where the applause is. There it is. Wow. Part-time Jack is in the studio. And he'll be gone again next week. So he's off to a flying start. I think it's so long. It's so wild.
2 weeks in a row for Jack would be too much.
I take my part-time status seriously.
He does.
Yeah, no, yes, you do. Yep.
Dedicated to the part.
Yeah, what's it called though when you're less than part-time? Is there a word for that?
Sometimes Jack.
Sometimes Jack. Sometimes Jack is in the studio tonight.
Yeah.
Topics for tonight. We're going to start off. I think we're going to call everybody's new favorite contributor, Dan the Man Hainonen. We'll have Chargers fan line making his debut on the show will be Aaron Haataja. We'll go through comments, which won't take us 98 minutes this time because there's like 4. I have Ron sing on here, so you're singing something. Max is going to melt down. You're going to sing.
I already sang.
You'll sing again. Well, we'll see what Dan thinks about that. You got Dan dialed up. Let's give Dan a call right off the bat. Let's knock this out. See what Dan's doing. Chargers win 58-0, I believe was the final score. We'll get to that here shortly. Dan the Man, dial him up. Is he ready?
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. We'll find out, I guess. Max is FaceTiming Dan the Man right now.
Of course he's ready.
He stays ready.
Dan stays ready.
You got to know that.
I'm sure. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We got to get some music for when the phone's ringing.
Oh, yeah.
Elevator music. Yeah.
Ron, just sing.
No,
Hello?
Hey, is this Dan the Man, 1295?
Yep.
Hey, Gravel Roads Radio. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You?
Good. What's going on tonight? Oh, we're cut
Oh,
out
you got bad audio?
so far, but Ron, you had some topics you wanted to hit with Dan. Do you want to dive into them?
Yeah, Dan, we mentioned we'd give you 60 seconds to talk about whatever you want to. We're not going to necessarily do that, but I think you told me you wanted to talk about, what was it? Happiness and something else?
As I said,
human nature and how to spread happiness. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm not sure if you guys relate to this. I want to know if you guys agree with this. So here it goes.
Fire away.
Happiness doesn't always feel happy. Living up to our values, challenging our, facing our mistakes, improving ourselves, make our lives happier. But they don't always make us feel happy in the moment.
Dan, we're going to call you right back. Maybe start that all over because I want to make sure we get all of it, but you're cutting out on our end. So I'm going to call you right back, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, let's try that again.
That's
Disconnect
fine.
the Bluetooth.
Yep.
We forgot to do that, didn't we? Maybe you did. I don't know.
I don't know.
But Rana, yeah, we'll get a little. I don't have the. One of you guys want to pull up the live comments? You could play that game today because they're not pulling up on my streaming software here today.
I'll do it.
Sounds good. So get on the live there. You can give us the updates. That would be good.
App.
Oh yeah, he's playing it over there. So yeah, it's working.
It is working.
Oh man.
I'm excited to hear what Dan has to say.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be
He's
great.
onto something there.
Yeah.
All right, I got comments pulled up. When do we want to?
Yeah, you can go right now until Dan answers.
All right, Nate Hillstrom. Holy moly, it started sooner than expected. Number 2 crown. Nate Hillstrom, number 2 crown again. That's why you put the bell on for noties on GRR.
Oh, yeah.
Alexis
Good
Singerson,
point.
number 1 crown. I could hear you announcing the game from my front porch, Steve. Great job.
That's sweet.
Oh,
Nate, again, trying to get that number 1 crown, it appears. PT Jack, ready to face the Amazon Music.
Well, someone else can win the number 1. Someone else can win the number 1 crown as long as Tyler Nemo's not here. Because every time he shows up, he wins it.
Nate, again, that's because nobody likes Nap.
ready to face the Amazon Music is a brilliant little line he did there.
I don't know what kind of music. It's not even music.
No, yeah, you're going to win the argument. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited for it. Actually.
Alexis says she'll.
All right, Dan.
All
can you
right.
hear us? Yeah. Now start over with your what you were saying.
All right. Happiness doesn't always make us feel happy. Living up to our values, challenging ourselves, facing our mistakes, improving ourselves, these aims make our lives happier, but they don't always make us feel happy in the moment.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I never thought about it that
It's
way.
actually
but
100% accurate,
Yes.
though.
It was very accurate.
I do think that, like, if people, like you said, if you even like living up to your values, sometimes, you know, you might
Mhm.
not have as much fun or something, but because you're working hard or whatever your
Yeah.
value you're working on.
Yeah.
But overall, you 100% you'll be.
Make you feel better. Yeah, make
Yeah.
you feel good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's super good.
Absolute gold. Yeah. Love it.
Did you come up with that, Dan?
No, I did not make up of that. It's a book. It's a book I bought on Amazon. It's called Secrets of Adulthood: Simple Truths for Our Complex Lives by Gretchen Rubin.
I love it. How many books do you read? You're a big reader, hey?
Yeah, well, my whole bedroom is covered with 1,000 books.
Well, you should give one to Aaron. I don't think he's ever read a book.
See if you can get him to read. First, you have to teach him how to read.
Dan, did you come up with a trivia question for us to try to answer?
Yeah, I try. Yeah, I do. I got one. Are you guys ready to hear it?
Yeah.
Fire it away. Yep, absolutely.
How do jellyfish move through the water?
Well, you're gonna have to start with explaining what's a jellyfish. Is that what you said?
Jellyfish.
Oh, jellyfish.
Oh.
Jellyfish. Yeah. How do they move through the water?
It's got to be their little. No, it's not their
I think
tentacles. Those are stingers.
they,
That's a great question.
they
They
like-
have like really mini feet.
no, I think it's like octopus where they take water in and shoot it out to move. Maybe.
Like a jetpack?
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna go.
cool.
My answer is they
I hope
just
that's it.
get pulled around in the current.
I'm going to say they swim.
The answer, guys, is they use jet pro. Can I say this word? So
Propulsion?
I'll for you guys. No, it's PROPULSION.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
By by contracting and releasing their bodies to propel themselves.
Interesting.
That's wild.
I think octopus work in a similar way.
Well, see, Max has a cheat though. Dan, you don't know this, but Max has actually went to school for being DNR guy, so he's got a little bit.
Yeah.
He probably did a little bit in a C class somewhere.
All about
We learned
jellyfish.
all about the
Jellyfish.
Minnesota
Even octopus, when octopus are babies, they eat their own arms.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Why do they do that?
That's hardcore.
I would have never
Well, it's
ever
part
done
of-
it.
Only because it's actually part of the octopus life cycle.
Huh. I'm blown away by that one. I would
That's how they get their food once in a
You
while.
can-
Yeah, boy, I'm hungry.
Well, Dan, you had kind of had the question and the random fact there all for us in one shot. There.
Yeah.
Dan, Aaron's trying to keep this under an hour, but I got one question. You can answer. You get, you got to answer in 10 words or less. What's the best Harry Potter book?
The best Harry Potter book.
Yep.
It's probably book 4, like Goblet of Fire.
Dan, you're at 10 already.
Dude.
He answered.
Just kidding. Go ahead.
Only because book 4 of the Goblet of Fire, because I love that because it has 2 different nationality different schools to compete in the Trials tournament. I'm totally inspired by the book because I'm actually reading these other Harry Potter books in different languages, only because of book 4.
Sure.
Even
I would maybe agree with that.
I love the Harry Potter books. I just started reading them again, but I'm only on book 3 right now. Probably about, I don't know. a quarter of the way
Is
through.
Harry Potter your favorite book series, Dan, or is there a different one?
Harry Potter is my favorite. I've been reading 1,000 different languages with them. I'm currently reading the picture books. I'm running on book 5.
Okay.
Which,
Dan, I saw the Detroit Lions making it onto the next round. Or
Yeah.
the Tigers.
Tigers.
yeah.
You
Wait, they
excited
did?
for
So
that
they're
or
going
no?
to
Or do you
game
not
3?
care?
They're going to game 3 now?
No,
Yeah,
they're going to the
I'm
next
excited.
They
Oh, that
won.
was game 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, we don't know anything about sports. If you ever want to contribute sports, you let us know because we're pretty useless at sports.
We just don't really care about Detroit, though.
Well, I think we should talk about Harry Potter. Harry Potter is so good.
I was going to say,
I love them books.
Well, then
I
we might get to 100 hours
Well, I
with
just
Dan.
started reading
That's
them
fine.
again, and I just started reading them again. I think, what day is it today? Friday, usually when
Yeah.
we do this podcast.
yes.
I think I started on Tuesday night or something. I should read them. And I thought going into it, I'm like, I don't really know if I want to read them again, but I got into the first book and I'm like,
Also,
it's good. It's
Also,
so
I-
good.
Yeah, no, I read them too. I like them.
Go ahead, Dan.
I got another question. I wanted to ask you guys: are you a Marvel or DC?
Oh, you did ask that in the chat
Marvel.
last time. I don't even know.
Marvel, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, probably.
I gotta say, Marvel.
Hey, Dan, which one made Archie comics?
I'm not really sure.
Those are my
Probably
favorite
none.
comics. Yeah. What's your answer to that?
My answer is, well, I'm actually to DC, but mostly I'm a huge Marvel guy. But mostly I'm a huge ladies man and Marvel. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Sure.
Well, you could educate us on all of that. So,
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah. No
perfect.
problem. Yeah.
Dan the man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we hung it.
Good stuff.
Good work.
Yeah, that's unreal.
Good work. Yeah, we're just going to run Dan. Dan's a man.
I can't remember the last time I read the Harry Potter series, but I don't know.
It's been
Let's
such
get
a long
fired
time
up.
for
Let's
me.
get fired up on the Harry Potter.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
fun.
cool with it.
I'm not going to do this, but it would be a great idea for us all to reread the series and do some podcasts
By
on
next
it.
week.
But first, I'd have to read the
Well-
series to reread it.
If Dan's a big Harry Potter fan, Calder, they listened to the tapes and read it like how many times over the years? They
Literally probably 15 times.
just all the time. Calder just have the tapes on, so they should do a
trivia.
Harry
off.
Potter trivia. Yeah,
Yeah,
Calder's
yeah.
huge on Harry Potter trivia.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should put them up against
Me and,
each other and see
me
who
and
can win.
Dean Kivisto used to do that. We would send each other a Snapchat of like a super like one word, and then you have to guess
Guess
like,
where it's at.
And Dean was
That's-
super good at it.
Wow.
He'd
It's
be like,
impressive.
it's this book, like this chapter,
That's
whatever.
crazy.
Those are good books.
Yeah. How about you guys? Comic book guys at all? I'm not a comic book guy at
No,
all.
I've never been into it. What's the difference even between DC and Marvel? I don't even
DC
know.
Only
is
comics
Superman
I ever
and
read.
Marvel is everyone else who's good.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like I can think of everybody on Marvel. The only one on DC I can think of is Superman.
Batman is DC as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And also my kids have been reading the Batman and Ninja Turtles books. Those are pretty
Sounds sweet.
Sounds like a pretend thing. It doesn't sound
You and
real.
your kids.
Yeah, me and my kids have been reading those.
Mostly you.
Yeah, mostly me.
Randall loves them. That's sweet. Chargers fan line. Do you want to call up our guest for Chargers
yeah.
fan? We're just guest heavy tonight. Yeah.
Former Charger great, really.
We'll ask him how great
Former
he really was.
Chargers, all right.
Former Charger.
He is a former Charger. We'll ask him if he won a state tournament right off the bat because he didn't. According to his brother Greg, who was in here last week. You find that episode 16.
His brother Grant.
Grant, did I say Greg?
I had
different brother.
some looks at
Did you disconnect Bluetooth a little back?
Parker out there tonight.
Every time, do we? Are you sure?
Just try it.
Parker was looking good.
Yeah.
I think he's putting.
Yeah,
you
big
gotta
pick
put his
six.
money up there for being the best audio.
Yeah.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, Gravel Roads Radio here. Is this Aaron? Hey, is Aaron there?
This is Eric. Yeah, you guys hear me?
Arnie Hotz.
Who's a better Chargers football player, you or Parker Haataja?
Wow, it's a great question right off the bat here. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'll say myself.
That's a good answer.
Good call.
So next week we'll have a fight between Parker and Aaron Haataja.
Yeah, live. Yeah, we'll have an octagon set up in here.
Were you at the game tonight?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, of
What a
course.
game, hey?
Yeah, it's a little wild. Good homecoming matchup, though, I guess.
How do you like the squad's odds this year?
Yeah, I think, young squad, but man, they really look good tonight. I was pretty impressed. It seemed like right from the jump, they had a lot of things going their way. Defense was clicking, offense was clicking. The announcing was great.
But what do you think about the spotting for the announcing? I think that was really good.
I was actually curious how you prepped for that, Steve. You got like a program in front of you. There's a lot of numbers out there. That was impressive.
No,
He's a great
Max
spotter.
is a spotter. Max was actually inside
Oh, Max
announcing.
is
Yeah,
the
Max has got his finger on whoever made the tackle right away.
Yeah, I was really not good at it, but it was fun.
So no, he was
Yeah,
great actually.
It seems like we would have heard a shout out for GRR, but I don't think I ever did.
Yeah, no, I thought you sounded great up there. So that was cool. Are you going to be doing that for any other games?
No, that was probably the only one. But your $50 is in the mail. Thanks for saying that.
Unreal.
He's actually gonna drive by the mailbox at the end of your driveway, your original driveway, and just drop it off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually calling live from 30th Street right now.
No,
Are you kidding?
Right.
Wow. Stephen Laura's house or what?
The suburbs.
I'm out the suburbs here at my parents.
How's the vibes out there?
It's awesome.
Can you
Full
give
moon out here.
Can you give us a crops update? Are we digging into the crops yet?
So I think Jake Aho. I'm looking east right now, and I see a combine over by Aho. So I think
Oh, yeah.
Jake's probably out there
Yeah,
chopping
Jake's-
beans right now.
He's
But
actually still putting in work as we speak.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you're having
About that
crackers.
time.
You're having crackers and cheese at Stephen Laura's, and he's out there just grinding.
we're hashing out the game, and he's grinding over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's got to do it,
Hey, what's your greatest 30th Street stories? What memories come to mind when you think of 30th Street?
Oh man, a lot come to mind. I feel like we had a lot of good baseball games at my parents here. A lot of guys would come over in the
Yeah,
summer.
you
We'd
guys
all
had a
be
pretty
playing
nice ball field there. I thought.
football in the winter, and obviously a lot of fond memories of skating at Uncle Thud's too. We spent a lot of time there, as you guys did as well. So that was always a treat to have that just down at the end of the driveway there. So
Yeah,
it's
right down the
definitely a
quarter mile,
great
half
spot.
mile down the driveway.
great spot to grow up for sure.
Not the best, some would argue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Kelvin Nelson was in here in the office the other day trying to claim wherever he grew up was better.
That's debatable.
Where did he grow up?
I don't know. I think he told us, but I didn't pay good enough attention because as soon as he said it was the best, I already knew he was wrong.
Yeah. No
So I
point.
didn't really waste any more time on that conversation. Just moved on.
Arnie, you were talking about the last two games of the season. They're supposed to be a pretty good brawl.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I heard Litchfield's pretty good, and then Holy Family's pretty good too. I think Holy Family's coming to town next week.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember right, they're also in our section, so that'll be interesting to see how the boys do. I think Winan's done a great job of getting them ready to go, and they seem to be moving in the right direction here. So hopefully they can keep it going and stay injury free. And I think our chances are pretty good at making another long run.
Yeah, it feels like the next 2 weeks are huge. Like you said, a couple of really good teams, but the section's wide open. Holy Families, they've beat everybody, but they aren't blowing people out in the section anyways. They're playing tight games. So
how's the Pokornowski theory look on that? Who have they beat that we've played already? Or
we can dive into that, but I don't have it right now. But it's everybody.
I think Howard Lake is in the section too. I can't remember if they are too, but that'll be a tough out.
Yeah. I mean, I would pull it up on my phone right now, but we're using my phone for the camera because of some technical difficulties earlier. So I'm making it up as I go.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Do you talk to Parker at all? I'm curious if you know, like, what are they doing different these last, what has it been that they've been good?
Yeah, I don't.
6 years versus when you were there getting trounced on.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is you got to give Aaron Haataja the ball inside the 5. Go tell your dad that right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's cool how they do. I mean, especially just Dassel-Cokato is not really a huge town, but they got different guys playing at every position. So it's like when you get to the second half, a lot of times they're wearing teams down, and it's
Yeah, you can almost visually see
a lot of these teams that they're playing are going one way, it seems like. So that's Winan does a really good job of putting guys in the right spots, and they're always well prepared. So it goes a long way.
Yeah, I feel like if you combine our numbers, with the hurry up play style that we have, it really takes a toll on the other teams that have, 8 to 10 guys standing on the sideline on the other side.
Yeah, that's what Montevideo was tonight.
Yeah,
I mean,
you could just
almost feel bad for them.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You can just see them getting just worn down.
but I was telling you, Aaron, like, to me, to be a kid playing on that Montevideo team tonight, like, man, it takes some grit to just go out there again.
Show up week in and week out like that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that would have been tough to be.
Hey, was your
playing
dad
for them,
still?
but-
Was your dad still offensive coordinator when you were playing?
Yeah, he was still there.
Nice.
Yep.
Unreal.
Yeah. So yeah, they do a lot more running the ball. I feel like back then we did a little more passing, but they're obviously very good at what they're doing, and they're doing a lot of things right. So it's hard to argue with the result,
No, for sure.
I also wonder too, though, they must get the ball in the air a good bit at practice, because it seems like from the past, now we complete more passes. We don't do as many, but they're better when we do, I feel like, compared to in the past. Or maybe it was just because we did more in the past, so you'd have more chance of it going wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, they probably are. I mean, it seems like they got really good athletes if they want to pass.
Yeah,
So
they look poised.
to have that option, I'm sure they're working on some things and adding new things every week, depending on who they're playing and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how these next couple weeks go. It's always fun to watch the progression throughout the year. So
It's go time.
Hots, my last question. Do you remember your senior year in practice? Dane threw a pass that got picked off by Luke Nelson, and Dano just went and absolutely laid him out on the sideline.
He probably did that on purpose because he wanted to hit someone.
Oh, man. That was so fun. It's probably one of my best practice memories. He just absolutely lit him up.
No, love it.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Well, sometime
I really
here-
appreciate you guys giving me a call, though.
Yeah, stop in sometime. We'll just tell 30th Street stories.
Yeah,
That worked great with your brother Grant, who I called Greg a little bit, but I know his name is Grant. Or whatever his name is.
Keep up the good work,
we gotta
guys.
do
Hey,
that.
fun listen.
Hey, thanks. Go have a good time with the fam.
All right. Take
Thanks,
care.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Bye.
Quick comments catch up. Alexis, I'd take GRR stickers for my car. Add them with a Stevie profile picture. Late comments to the show. Alexis, also first time catching you live. I'm usually long sleeping by now, but I'm too fired up because my boy scored a touchdown in tonight's Chargers game. Dan the Man, I'm on YouTube right now. Nate Hill, who says GRR doesn't change lives, absolutely motivational. Alexis, I was trying to think of an answer to Dan's trivia question like it was a knock-knock joke. Nate Hill, another news. District 5, 14U girls, Tier 2 high performance team are going to nationals.
Who said that?
Nate Hill.
Let's go.
I was hoping they would go.
Alexis, yes, book number 4 is the best. Alexis Ha just wanted the number 1 crown for a hot second, but I do love the HP series. Dan Koivisto, D Money is in the chat.
Nice.
Adam, looking for a crown. He's at number 3. Adam again. Max with a Casey's Big Gulp. Alexis, hey, what the? Where's my $50? Alexis, I agree with Max. DC seems quite a bit more tenacious and seem comfortable playing the long game.
Man, Alexis going off tonight.
Alexis fired up.
Trying to hang on to that number 1.
That's a sweet.
Should we dive into Charger ball? It's including PA.
Yeah, you guys.
We should talk PA.
Nice things only. I'm kind of sensitive today. It's been a long one.
PA was booming.
I really did.
No,
I was locking up, and you're just getting the game going. And I thought it sounded really good. You're fired up.
I'm probably a top 15 ever to do it.
Probably.
You know what's
DC
kind of a
football.
bummer though? I was thinking this in like the third quarter because I could hear Steve toning down a little bit. The guys were getting blown out on the other end.
Yeah.
It's hard, but man, it would have been fun to have a close game. Steve could have really went off then. And
Yeah,
stayed.
no, I
You
agree.
should have anyways.
I've always been that way with baseball too. Like when a game gets out of control,
Yeah,
like it's just not.
You can't. Yeah. It's,
Way less fun, but you're not going to. And I was going to try to tone it down, but then when Cam Enerson scores, you kind of get fired up.
Yeah.
Right.
to Steve's
Absolutely.
point, the JV guys that get to go in, then they'll be fired up to hear themselves on there, and they're making plays, and you can't really just not pump them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Having Max is huge. Like you couldn't do that with a spotter. I think even like you did if you could do a couple of games, you'd be just dialed in.
I
but-
definitely felt a lot better towards the end. I've had no idea what I was doing to begin with, and it was really hard. Their numbers were so hard to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not an easy
I heard a
team
couple
to start
people in
with.
the crowd saying, man, the spotting is great tonight.
Spotting was good.
I
Yeah,
actually did hear a few comments about, it sounds like Steve Koivisto on the mic. I wonder what happened there. What was with that? So I was like telling everybody, I do a podcast with him.
Yeah, I know him.
yeah. That dude's on Gravel Roads Radio. Check him out.
Yeah, and there was no shout outs to Gravel Roads Radio on there or anything. I was trying
We
to.
should have. What if we did?
What's the
The one that I missed that I wanted to do, I was going to say Slammer instead of Isaac Salmon. I was just call him Slammer.
I think it'd be fun.
Before I talked about it, and then I just completely forgot I was
it
going
would
to
be
do
fun.
But it's hard to know for sure, like how loose are the reins. You probably could do pretty much whatever you want up there. I don't know, but it would be fun. I think the crowd would get engaged if.
Well, it's
you
just
got a
like
little
it's like anything. The more you do it, you just kind of figure out what works, what doesn't. But
One
first time ever, you
pass.
just try to go with it.
One pass was too tall for somebody.
Yeah, that was good.
That's
I
kinda
like
cool.
that. Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, it was too tall for him. That's why.
Yeah.
It was indeed.
No, that's fun. I'd do that again. But Mike does a great job too. Barton.
I actually have not heard Mike. How many times has he done it?
He's
once?
been doing it all year.
Oh.
So every home game has been Mike.
I got a glimpse of Mike Locka in the crowd.
Yeah.
he
I
stopped
talked to him before the game. I got confirmation. He said he's done it. He did 31 or 32 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was waiting
I
on,
wasn't exactly sure.
on Steve's first down call. That's what I remember about Lotka all the
so
time.
that's the thing. Yeah. Like, is that what kind of came up like organically with the crowd? And Mike Locka wasn't like doing it.
Yeah.
It just came up organically. And then, so I don't know. That kind of goes into my
I
later
remember
topics.
Locka's got such a iconic tone of voice.
Yeah, I love it.
Pass is complete to Aho. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, you're good at that. No, he was, and I've said it. I think I said it last week. I just love like that vintage. Like,
Yeah. He's just telling you what's going on.
yeah, he's great at it.
Unreal.
And that's a long run. If you think about like, I don't know how old he is, but he's probably started similar age to what I am then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe because he doesn't seem that old when he was.
No,
up
that's
there.
what I'm
So,
saying.
like,
But he's watched. That's how you watch a game forever. Like you don't actually go and watch. And he was talking about that. I talked to him before the game a little bit. He's talking about same thing with like track and cross country. He's like, I don't never watch.
yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
I think he works like every state meet for track. He's watched like 2 of them as a fan or something.
I was curious how that was going to go up there spotting for the great PA of Steve Koivisto, but it is like I don't feel like I really watched the game.
Yeah,
I was
you're
so
just-
busy like watching, trying to make keep track of who does what, so you could call it a little bit.
Yeah,
Right.
I missed it most of the time, but that's what I
But
was
you're
trying to do.
trying.
It's hard. It's just kind of a different. It is a much different perspective up there in that. in
yeah.
those
You
spots.
don't like. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Like, you for sure could never tell you if a lineman was playing good
No, yeah.
or missed a tackle because all you're worried about is the tacklers and the ball carriers.
Yeah, I would see some missed tackles, but once once they missed, I'm like, forget that guy.
Doesn't matter
Because
anymore.
I got to see who it actually does.
You're
make the
not
tackle.
gonna announce.
Yeah.
But I think you could get to that point a little
D
bit.
tackle,
Not that you
missed a
would've-
tackle.
Not that you would've
Now what we
noticed
should do is just get all of us in there for spotters.
Oh, that would be a riot.
Stevie's here.
Yeah. Sether turned around when they called the timeout in the fourth. He's like, they're trying to delay nonsense at 9.
That's awesome.
And he was right.
He was right. They were. Yeah, it was
That's
exactly
unreal.
their strategy was just keep us from doing this,
Yeah, they knew.
which is hilarious.
That was really fun. I don't know. I was glad to be able to get up there and do it with you. It was-
Yeah, let's just talk a little bit though about just like school spirit in general. Like it's awesome. I think
Yeah.
just DC football, and that's not probably unique to us, but small town football and just the community, kids running around. I think you touched on it with the fence and stuff. Like our kids are just having a ride. Like you go find a kid 9 to 15, probably doesn't know the score of the game, but
well,
For sure.
so that whole intro to this topic just trashes on my whole thing because
well, now you're gonna go.
it was a big conversation Nelson and I had on the way home from work one day. Like, do you remember when we were in high school?
Mhm.
Like volleyball and football games for sure. And even like hockey, there was huge student sections, not constant cheering and different cheers and things. I don't feel like they do that now.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we had way
I feel
more
like
fun.
that was
than
the first time I was at a high school football game in years. And I remember us being like a lot louder. Like I
Way
was
louder.
underwhelmed by our student section.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
we were sitting in the
also-
student
Yeah,
section, so the
I
student
think
section's
you're missing
lower.
Student section, is that over on the end zone
Yeah,
now?
yes.
Because
That's
when we
true.
were in school,
That's
we didn't
true.
have
So
that.
that doesn't help.
I gotta say, I think they're just as rowdy as we are,
I bet-
and
I bet
you've
they
been.
are.
It's the time that's gone by,
Maybe.
and your memory is.
I bet
changed.
they are.
I was actually gonna do a Max's meltdown on this once.
Nice.
People talking about they feel bad for teenagers these days and things like that, and I always bothers me because I think they're living the exact same experience we did.
That's so hard.
I
to know.
really
Okay.
do.
Maybe.
You see them walk in there. I think they're feeling the same thing. I think it looks different from the outside looking in, but to them, it's the same
Yeah.
school spirit, everything. They got homecoming kings and queens. I think the whole bit's still there and the kids are still living it up.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right.
That could be. And obviously,
right
like you said,
anyways, like-
perspective is a big thing. When you're out of it, you're out of it. So you don't know. But the thing that I guess volleyball is a big thing. They're not the way at volleyball like they were when we were there.
Yeah.
When we were there, we would have like that entire section of bleachers, student section was full.
You'd be
Nobody
rocking
sat
it.
down
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
And it was huge. And like our volleyball team, it wasn't, I don't even know if they were good.
Yeah.
They were probably okay.
No, I don't.
But we were, we were way
Yeah.
into it. Like if there was a home
Yeah.
volleyball game,
Yeah.
everyone was going.
Right.
And
Mhm.
half the time we were going out first, buying, it's white out tonight. We're going buy white bandanas, blue bandanas,
Yeah.
like face paint, just getting into it, hair
Right.
coloring.
Yeah.
Like it was big.
Yeah, we were awesome.
We're just so much better than it.
So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
if I
that's what it comes down to.
I would have the same argument though. I don't know if that's true.
if I go to
I
a
think in your
volleyball,
mind it was way more full,
No,
way more loud. But if you went stand in the middle of the student section, they're doing their dress up nights. They're
Yes,
doing
they
their,
are. They are doing that. But volleyball specifically, they're not there. I know
it's
that
just
for
a
sure.
thing. Like it's just a part of it that doesn't matter anymore. I don't
mean, what they care about probably changed a little bit.
That's
but,
it. Yeah.
It is a bummer if I haven't been to a volleyball game in a long time. It's a bummer if they're not doing it because when I was a kid, they were doing it. They
Yeah.
were super fans.
Great.
And when I graduated, there was still super fans. I like to think they're still doing that, but if they're not, it's
Maybe they're
it's a
all-
bummer.
They're not.
Maybe
I
they're
know
all
that.
doing that at all the cross country meets now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Well, that's what I wonder. Like, I wonder why that is because maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't know what would cause that. Why
Yeah, I
they wouldn't
don't
do that
either.
at volleyball now.
Yeah.
was
I don't
there
know.
was there ever like a student section at any of the wrestling?
No, never. But that also made me think about just in general, school, community spirit, whatever, like thinking about, I mean, granted the team was really good, but remembering as a kid going to wrestling and the entire gym was just completely packed.
Exactly.
I mean, I also told Nels maybe the spotlight helped where you couldn't really see that well around. So maybe it would seem like more.
Yeah, true. You just
But I just
imagine him
remember,
just
in my mind, I remember the mat lit up and just literally entirely around the whole gym.
Mhm.
The rest of it was
Yeah.
just people packed.
But that's what I mean. Like I think
The team was really good. So that,
How good the
probably
team
matters,
is
but-
definitely makes a difference. There's no doubt about that. But I think
And even the
also
noise.
just like the theme, what everyone's into
right.
will change over the years.
No, and that's true. It probably is. People are just changing or whatever. But
Because like when they first merged with that was a
Yeah.
good team.
yeah, it
But
was.
it's not like they were just rocking house every,
No, they weren't.
every week.
And even the noise. So like to me, in my memory, which is also probably, wrong, but I feel like now at any sporting event, there's like spots of just dead, pretty much quiet air. And it's like weird. I feel like it used to be just pretty much constant.
Ron, what does the comments say on this one?
Comments catch up. Mary Coive, I actually can't believe I missed Steve announcing at Charger Homecoming. Nate Hill, GRR podcast while announcing the game. Good idea.
Ooh,
Adam.
Yeah, we could have done that.
Yeah.
Adam, the next Paul Allen and Pete Bursich. Kate Hilka, woohoo, DCHS. Alexis, we got yelled at back in the day for stealing the cheerleaders' thunder by cheering. Ask Lindsay about that, Jack and Weed. Ryan Aho, I think Superfan stuff got squashed hard with Seth and Dane's grade. I was going to say, like, I feel like school lots of times pushes stuff on you, like not being so rowdy and pulling guys out of the gym if they're getting too out of hand and probably setting rules.
No, and that's
stuff.
true.
Those guys were funny though, because going to the volleyball game in prisoner outfits.
That's classic.
That was so
That's a good move.
Because Nelson and I talked about that too. He said, I think when he was in or whatever, at some point, pretty much every hockey game, home hockey game, someone would get thrown out.
Yeah, that was a Finnish Mafia days, though. That was a whole different world.
But, but they didn't get, that was kind of almost the point. Like, we're so rowdy, someone's got to go out. And the student section was just so fired up and pumped. And awesome. I don't know. And you can see, I think, some other smaller towns like that are, I kind of think smaller towns, they're behind like the next bigger town than them. So I feel like when teams play us sometimes that are smaller communities, their student sections go hard because they know we have done that before. So they want to like compete and, they're a little bit behind the time, and it just makes me wish ours were still a little bit more.
D Money says D Money is an OG super fan. Yeah. Tell us more.
He is. Yeah. He can come tell his story someday. He might have been one of the OGs though, for real. He was.
Oh yeah. Yeah. With his Carhartt.
I won a super fan with, I think we talked about this with Kenzie.
Yeah.
I was a super fan.
I was an ex-year with Shannon Corbin.
Yeah. We got a whole bunch of super fans off 30th Street.
It was cool to see that they had that in the homecoming thing tonight. That was kind of cool. That was, I hadn't seen that before. I was a little disappointed. I thought the kid was like going to go running out there and going nuts, and he just kind of walked.
That's what I mean. Like, do a flip or something.
Bring some energy.
It'd be unreal if he just went and just did like a big belly slide.
And they just stood there with the student section, which is again fine. But do you remember we would like run the flag up and down in front of the student section, and people were fired up.
I still feel like the football, at least with football, I think the student experience is literally identical. I think you're being crotchety.
Did you see anyone running up and down with the flag?
It's one little thing that someone didn't do a flag run. They had a cape. It's just what they did. I think over in that student section is identical to our student section.
You also have to recognize that, it was a blowout tonight. Like, they're not going to be going.
Yeah, that's true.
Bananas.
It's like when you're playing 7th grade baseball, it seems real. It seems legit.
That's true.
You move to high school and you're like, 7th grade baseball, you can't even play ball.
Yeah.
You've just moved on from it. You're looking at it from almost above in a way.
Yeah, that could
different perspective. I really do think. I think those kids are having a blast.
It'd be interesting to see what the next 2 weeks look like if it's Litchfield Holy Family. Like, I bet you.
But you know what's funny about it actually too? I sit here complaining about that, but the past probably 7-8 years, I haven't been involved in like community sport, local sports.
Right.
And I should have been probably. I just didn't. I just wasn't into it for a while.
I was talking to Odie of Us 3 and You.
Oh yeah. I was talking 3 and You fame. Yeah. One of our favorites. Yep.
I was kind of telling him that same thing. Like, man, it's probably bad. Like, I probably should care more, but it's just tough. Like, my kids aren't playing.
Yeah. Yeah. It could be season of life. Cause like now Emmer's, kind of getting in, starting tackle football. So maybe that's why I'm more into it now and thinking it's not as good as it was when I was, in high school and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we used to have so much fun at volleyball, football. I actually really went to hockey, but people did. I just didn't.
You heard they had fun.
I was in wrestling. Yeah.
You were not having fun. I know.
You were having the opposite of fun.
You were having some of that fun that Dan the Man was telling us about. It's not fun right now.
See, that's actually 100% accurate for wrestling because
for sure it is.
Because it's definitely that way. It's terrible when you're in it, but you also love it. And then afterward, I really.
As soon as the state tournament's done, you're like, it's kind of fun.
Oh yeah. You look forward to the end of the season. We talked about that in the booth a little bit up tonight.
Mary,
it was great.
Mary says, I think I wore the same Superfan cape that Dan wore. I wonder if that cape still exists, huh?
It might. No, there's not probably burnt in the house. Remember our house burned down, Ron?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Adam, experience is better when you're a part of it instead of outside observer.
No, that's a good point.
D-Money made a fresh flag one game. Spray paint still a little wet when I got to the game. Whole gym got high. Takes the number 1 crown. Bob, seems like so many kids are in PSEO these days. Does that dilute the high school experience?
That is a good point. Maybe there's some of those kids that are probably leaders are going to do some of that other stuff.
Yeah. You guys want to hear a quick Bob Anderson fact while I'm thinking of
let's do it.
Bob Anderson likes his meat so rare he only eats unicorns.
Also, a quick Bob Anderson fact that he threw on me the one day. I don't remember who he talked to. He talked to someone, was asking about it. 6 generations of the Owl family on 30th Street, living on 30th Street.
Right. At one time, over the years?
Over the years. Yeah, one time. Pretty good years.
That's kind of crazy.
So that's, is just a thing he found out and passed it on.
Tyler.
Ron, I've been fighting with, I might have actually finally got it. I've been fighting on my screen to get to comments here for about 25 minutes. And right when I was going to give up and ask you to pull up Spotify comments, I think I might have got it.
Tyler says exactly like 7th grade baseball. Don't remember exactly what he was referring to there, but
yeah, just when you're living it, you're just like, you think you're elite and it's the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah. Cassidy, my favorite thing about the student section is that they don't start, I believe, until we're up 58-0 with 148 left. Maybe that was already said, just jumping in.
They have to really make sure.
Katie, I think we need to bring an alumni section of cheering. Good idea.
It's called the crowd.
Alexis says, Katie, I'm in. Nate Hill. Whoa, Tyler's in the chat. Give him his number 1 crown.
Yeah, he's got it.
Tyler says, late start, coming home from Gophers puck game. Apologies for being late, Nathan. Adam, still working on the crown. Tyler, fight Nate for his Adam. He's a coward.
I love it.
Nate, it's fine. Calder is banned this episode, so you don't have to fight over the crown with him. Adam says, let's go.
This is awesome. Things are getting heated in the chat.
But I think part of like the main crowd being like having quiet time, I think the student section, the rowdiness actually bleeds over sometimes if they're like into it, where like not just being rowdy, but like engaged with the game. I think that bleeds over to the main crowd. And
which with that student section now being in end zone is probably a huge difference.
Yeah, it's probably a difference.
Also, the New London Spicer game a couple weeks where you guys all left early.
Yep.
That was electric.
Yeah, I bet it was.
That place was crazy. Students are not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So it's probably more of just me not being there. Right. But volleyball, that I heard from directly from the source.
I'm sorry to hear about volleyball. It's sad to hear a good thing die.
But that was fun. The volleyball at Steve's grade was so good.
We had Caitlin Hillstrom, and that was super fun.
Yeah. No, I meant the student section, though. Oh. Josh Ball Morris, I don't remember who was all doing it. But we had a lot of fun being involved in that.
I've got a text message.
Rhino's just giggling at his phone.
I've got a text message from the OG super fan, Dan Koivisto.
Oh yeah, we're gonna read it on the air.
And it's a picture, even worse. I'm gonna try to hold it up to the camera.
Hold on,
camera rolling.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
We got super fan Dan Koiv and super fan Donnie Anderson, I think.
This is my favorite. I saw this last week.
Can you go a little bit closer?
What are you guys doing?
Closer. Up. Oh yeah, no, I'll try to be steady. That is great.
That is the most low tech.
We should, when we get these pictures, we should make sure we get them posted on social media.
Yeah, you guys are brutal at sending me stuff that's supposed to be on social media.
Yeah,
I mean, our marketing team. You're bad at sending stuff to our marketing team.
Well, that's fun though.
That wasn't absolutely right. The greatest times of our lives is just cheering on.
Like, I know I'm the crusty old man, but like I'm not into like the T-Rex costume and stuff. I think that's just kind of dumb. But like when you dress up, like just deck out in Charger Pride stuff. I think it's sweet.
All you gotta do is
kind of dumb. I only like
paint your T-Rex blue and white.
My kids,
they should have.
Yeah, my kids are super into it.
Like, because I love doing that in high school. Like I said, going and getting bandanas or whatever, but all Charger related and just cobbling together some sort of, I don't know, get up.
Were we the only ones to do custom unis for the volleyball thing we had going on?
That was so cool.
That was sweet.
Hey, speaking of, was that Haataja's? Was that when Steve was doing screen printing?
Doing what?
Making stuff
to make our uniforms. Or was it, did my dad do it at the time? He was doing some screen printing.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I forgot about that.
That was fun. Too bad we're not.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Still fun.
Should we do some comments? We haven't done any comments because I just technical difficulties everywhere. You want to do a live update? Then I'll do the Spotify ones.
Quick live.
Not many, but there's some good
update.
stuff.
Nate Hill. Wait, how do you actually have the crown? Calder, Gophers hockey almost lost a tag. Nate, Calder clearly made a burner account. Adam, Gophers took over in the third. Mary,
I love that we're just discussing a hockey game in our chat.
I know.
I feel like that means our show is so bad that we moved on to hockey in the chat.
The chat's somewhere else.
Not even paying attention to the stream, just talking amongst themselves.
Calder did send me a picture there. Apparently there's the Jack Anderson that plays for Michigan Tech.
Nice. No wonder they got trounced down.
No one cares.
PTJ.
Speaking of a high swing at Anderson's, how high up were you on the upside of the teeter-totter at Grandma House?
Oh, very.
I'm trying. Just in my brain, I think I remember that teeter-totter, but I don't know if I do.
Yeah, I guarantee you were on it.
Was it right in front of the house, like kinda, or off to the side?
It was at one point. So I think one point it was between like the house and the road, and then I think another time it was back like between house and Hadia's.
Where Hadia's driveway would be. Yeah, okay. I do think I remember it, but I remember just being sketched out on the teeter-totter at Nemo's. Teeter-totter just were not that sweet. Like, cherry bumps. Are you kidding me?
There's a lot of
dudes jumping off from the bottom. Yeah, it's such a nightmare.
Yeah, terrible.
Just a terrible contraption. That comment comes from, I'm going to assume this means smells like money. Smells like $2 signs.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
Nice.
We got to get Mark Davis some merch because he's always contributing.
Oh, yeah.
And I like this one. I saw a cool quote recently. Let's start that over. I saw a cool quote. That's a tough thing to say. I saw a cool quote recently that in part,
Let's see some more tongue twisters in the comments for next week.
Let's try this last try. Otherwise, mark your comments not getting read. I saw a cool quote recently that is in part parallel with the show and homecoming week. I wish there was a way to tell we were in the good old days before we actually left them.
Andy Bernard.
Exactly from the
Oh, does he do that?
Yeah.
Nice. Was he that good when he said it? Because that's a good quote, though.
No, it is.
I think about that a lot.
Yeah. What are your favorite memories of homecoming week and playing under the Friday night lights? Keep up the good work. My favorite part of playing under Friday night lights was playing in like the first 2 months of the season before it got cold.
Yeah, and my favorite part was averaging 6 yards a carry for the varsity football team of Dassel-Cokato.
Did you?
I averaged 6 yards a carry.
My favorite is probably winning the JOP back-to-back years.
You already
the
said
JOP award. I just switched it.
What?
The JOP, jump on pile. That's how I got my tackles.
Yeah.
And actually,
I only ever got JV time under the varsity lights.
You got to make sure the spotter can see the number.
Recovered an onside kick one time.
What were you saying,
Recovered
Jack?
an onside kick one time?
Recovered an onside kick one time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yep, thanks.
I played till 9th grade and then I quit because it hurt.
I was just gonna say my favorite part was at 10th grade on when I joined cross country and it was in the stands at the football.
Yeah, my favorite part was when it was over and I got to go hockey the next Monday.
You were in cross country in 10th grade?
10th, 11th, 12th. Yeah. So 9th grade, I played football. That's when I averaged 6 yards a carry for the varsity
no
team.
big deal.
No big deal.
Football was fun. It wasn't ever my sport. Like I describe it a lot.
You were pretty good though.
I really did. I liked
wasn't,
playing safety. Like it was super fun.
I was an outside linebacker. Wynette put me there because you had 2 reads and any idiot can play it. So that's why I played it.
Yeah.
I remember you being decent though. I was
going to say, I like playing safety mostly probably because Yankee literally like it was free safety. He's just like, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I just do whatever I want.
Zach Aho tonight was all over the field. That kid was running everywhere and just making tackles and making plays.
Yeah, it was all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he plays back there somewhere on one of the safeties or 3 years.
He had pick 6, didn't he?
Yeah,
pick 6.
Yeah. He was
probably not 95 yards like mine was, but
no, but
Calder actually I think has a longer one.
I loved playing football too. I actually like both sides, being in the stands and playing that. I loved playing football. I was not good and I was tiny and whatever, but I think the biggest thing was like the camaraderie with the team. Like I don't know.
Football is fun. It's like it's the school sport, right?
Yeah,
So it's like it's cool to be part of.
Yeah.
I remember one time in practice, I went and hit somebody like on their chest plate with my fist for some reason. It was a cold day. I went inside, like my hands were just all swelled up. Just the exact wrong combination of cold and also smashing my hands.
Should have stayed home.
Honestly, should have.
If you had to get rid of one of these fast food restaurants, what would it be? Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, or Five Guys?
Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Chick-fil-A for
Well,
sure.
hold on.
Dude,
now.
this is you, Rhino.
Five Guys
This Rhino
is
thinks Chick-fil-A is overrated. I
I'd
love
get
it.
rid of Chick-fil-A if I didn't have to, and just get rid of it.
What's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
I just don't like
There's
it. It's just
nothing-
a chicken patty on a bun.
There's nothing wrong
The
with
most
any of them.
elite chicken patty on a bun.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with any of them, but I'm probably with you. I'd probably get rid of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Amazon and Chick-fil-A. Morons.
And with that, we go into Texas now.
I got to ask
Great
though,
segue.
Chick-fil-A has changed its game a little bit, and I haven't been in. They're doing some sauce, I think. I think they have new menu items, and they actually have a good breakfast burrito there.
Chick-fil-A, they have the best
So-
chicken or breakfast
So I'm-
burrito.
yeah,
and they have,
backpedal.
no, they're just too elite.
Did you forget about Xanax?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I'm hit or miss on something.
Literally just for their, whatever you call it, their customer service and the effort they
you
put
are
in.
a big
Just for
effort
the
guy.
effort they put in,
Yeah. You're a big effort guy.
am way in on
I don't
Chick-fil-A.
care as much about effort.
And
No, we know.
I mean the chicken.
We see it week in and week out. on the
It's
podcast.
true. Not even week in and week out. You see it week in and then a few weeks later.
Week in occasionally.
Week in and week out, week out, week out.
Mostly week out. We see it week in and a lot of weeks out.
You know, the sandwich isn't mind blowing or anything, but it's a good chicken
I don't know,
sandwich.
the way you're talking it up seems like it.
I don't.
Should be
But
no,
they,
I'm
they
talking
do
about
their special sandwiches for limited time too, which if I make it there during that time, I usually have it, and they're always good. Those are always good too.
I've never done that.
No, you are a big service guy, but which is interesting. I'm curious to get your thoughts. Like Carl likes going to Quick Trip when they're like talk to him and like have a good day, stuff or whatever like that. And I really don't care if I go in there, get my stuff, and leave, and nobody ever talks to me. I do self checkout.
Yeah.
Same.
You know, like I'm fine if someone talks to me, but
What are we talking about? I'm sorry.
I just don't
I was
like to
paying
see
attention.
a lack
Service.
I was just
like a
waiting
lack
for a
of
turn to
effort.
talk.
from them because I think that's kind of your job. And
It's a convenience store. It's a gas station. It's different. It's different than a restaurant.
not to me.
they're the exact same for Max.
I'm just saying, like when I was working at KTP, WTFNS for so long,
Yeah.
like to me, that's your job.
No,
Welcome people to the
100%.
store.
100%.
Be, to try, I don't know,
Mhm.
make them have a good experience when they come to the store. And if you're just standing there, $12.30.
No, that's
But
so, that's
Quick
what I
Trip
mean.
makes an attempt compared to most other gas
Yeah.
stations. Like,
They've-
hey,
yeah.
see you
Yeah.
next time. Thanks
If
for coming in.
If I go up to like a person at a till, I'm going to initiate. Hey, how you doing today? Like whatever.
Yeah,
And-
but you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't
and then
even
I
have
don't.
to.
And then but I do.
I know.
And then I don't like when there's like,
Yeah,
whatever.
Right.
I'm a hypocrite because I love getting good service, but I also love when you don't talk to me. So
yeah.
I can see it either way.
Yeah.
But you don't.
I
Have
guess
to, like,
at least look friendly, but
yeah, you don't have to sit them down for a conversation, but you can at least engage with the customer.
How about when you get your hair cut? Are you talk to me or don't?
I usually take a little nap. My wife just keeps buzzing away.
I was gonna say, I don't tell
She's
my wife
actually-
she can't talk to me when she's cutting my hair.
All right,
She's
my bad.
actually been getting. She wants me to just go to a place. She says because
Really?
she doesn't like doing it. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
because you're a
I'll
terrible
save the-
customer.
I'll save the $12.
Right.
You know?
I don't want to cut that crabby guy's hair anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, the crabby guy's in again.
Whenever I
Savvy cuts is what it's called. If anybody's wondering.
Savvy cuts. I love it.
when I used to go get my haircut done, I was always a don't talk to me guy. I mean, if they try to talk, like I'd be friendly, so don't talk.
Shut up.
My problem was that I could never find anybody that cut my hair good. Find somebody, next time they're gone. They're not there anymore. So I've been cutting my own hair.
I mean,
for
Ron's
how long
hair
now?
takes.
Yeah.
It needs.
we gotta get that.
Super
You
presentable.
Can't, you can't do this, halfway. You gotta do it.
Has to be.
Sweet.
Does everybody get everybody gets their haircut somewhere?
I do,
I,
yeah.
No, my
I,
wife does it.
I cut my own.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, my wife cuts mine.
Steve's the
no
only
wonder,
one.
Briggs,
no wonder you
guys.
don't like the service.
Yeah.
My service is great.
Oh.
Best customer service around.
Ron's
Do
complaining
you
about
talk
his
to
own
yourself when you cut your hair?
Shut up, Ron. I'm trying to cut my hair.
I actually practice for Ron sings and just come in and don't sing.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Real.
good. What other topics do we have today?
Hey,
Oh, Amazon. You haven't proved. Yeah. I keep dodging. Amazon. Waste of time. It's trash. Why would you use it?
It's stupid.
Yep. I lose sleep over this. Like,
I can tell.
is Jack okay?
I
Like,
love
someone should
that.
check on Jack.
That's my favorite. But I love that people are like. I think there's some people that are actually kind of worked up about it, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm fired up.
No, I'll die on that hill. If it's not at the store, you don't need it.
Yeah,
I don't even get
I'm
all
not.
that.
That's not even the
How
argument,
does that
though.
even
That's
make
such a bad
sense?
argument.
What do you mean?
But if it's at the store and it's at Amazon, you still need it. You can get it either way. One way might be better sometimes. Amazon might be the better way.
It's not ever.
But I don't know. How
Never
you can
has
say
been,
if it's
never
not at
will
the
be.
Store, you don't need it. That's
Yeah.
just so false. Like there's many times that you might need something.
Give me an
in it.
example.
Well, I don't have one.
Yeah, how about
Exactly.
Why do you call
Exactly.
Mal's ice maker? She didn't need one because she
No.
couldn't find one.
She didn't need one.
Yeah.
You're telling me you need to make ice?
No, yeah, I can
You
see
don't.
that you don't need it.
You got a
but
freezer, don't you? You got
car
water.
parts. Yeah, I have to get the car repaired.
Call Part City. Hey, get this thing
They're
for me. I'll
closed.
come.
It's
You're telling me you can order a car part on Amazon
100% you can.
Friday night, 11 o'clock.
They'll
and
be there
Friday,
Sunday.
Friday,
They'll
yeah.
be there Sunday. Part
Parts
City
City's
won't have
open-
it till Monday.
Parts
They won't
City's
have it
open
till Monday.
Saturday.
They won't have it till Monday.
You don't need it till Monday then.
yeah.
That is true, actually.
There's many
Sometimes
times
they got to
where
order
say,
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the place isn't.
That's the thing. The place you're going to buy, and Max, that's the point. They're just buying things online now and getting them shipped to
Yeah,
themselves.
Fine.
That's
That's
true.
fine. I'll let
You
them
go get
do
my
it.
car fixed every single time. They got to order the part. It's going to be here in 3 days.
I'll let them do it.
Nobody stocks anything. Amazon's warehouse
I
does.
don't
They're
know.
buying. You're still buying from Amazon, but you're buying it through somebody else
and paying more.
Part
and
City,
paying more. You're paying the markup.
Part City right now, they have rear shocks for my car. I was in there. No, but that's, I mean, you're saying nobody stocks anything, but like that's
They do.
false.
They stock a good amount of stuff, but they don't have everything
Yeah.
all the time.
They don't have everything all the time.
And
I'm
I'd
not arguing
say
with you.
9 times out of 10, I can just get it faster.
Typically,
online.
if I need something for my car, I'll call up the car store or I'll go there and say, "Hey, do you have these? Cokato Parts City, whatever. Do you have these parts?" If they don't have them, or they do, then I'll check Amazon. If it's cheaper, then I'll order it on Amazon because I'm saving
Yeah.
money.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's still stupid.
But if the store has it, you should go pay more.
Yeah.
All the time.
If I want
Every
it,
single time.
sooner, then
You should
I will.
pay the
But if I can
gas to
wait,
drive
I
to
don't
St.
care.
Cloud and get that widget
Mhm.
and then drive back.
Mhm. No, but okay, that's a good example.
Okay.
I got some sensor thing
Mhm.
for my truck, whatever it was. Call around. No one local has it.
Didn't need it then. The
Can't-
car works
can't-
great without it.
Can't get it on Amazon until like 2 days later or whatever. Call this place in St. Cloud. They're like, "Yep, we have it." So I drive up there, and in 45 minutes, I have it.
It sounds like you spent hours calling around.
No, I spent probably 20 minutes. So
How'd you drive up there?
Yeah.
with my truck.
You didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
Car was fine. You didn't need it then that fast.
You're right.
You didn't. Yeah. So you
You're
could have, that 45 minutes. You
Could have saved the money, the time.
Yeah,
gas,
the 45
and ordered
minutes
it and got it.
time.
Spending
gas.
money either way.
No, you're not. Not in gas. You're not spending the time.
Time is money, brother.
Time is money.
Not for me. I don't do anything. with my
Sounds like your
My
car,
time is
sounds like your
worthless.
truck could have waited till Tuesday.
It for sure could have, but it also didn't have to, because it's more convenient to just go to St. Cloud and get it.
It's more convenient to truck across the country.
Across the country.
Oh,
Get out of your
Plus,
house.
St.
once
Cloud
in a
is
while.
brutal. I would.
Yeah.
Cloud is
I'll
brutal.
avoid going to St. Cloud
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to fight you on that. St. Cloud is brutal.
as much as I can.
St. Cloud was great in the good old days.
It was.
I miss the old St. Cloud.
Yeah.
Remember when I sold my hat to that guy at a gas station?
Yeah, that's great.
Tell us more.
Okay.
Just-
And that's literally like the story. It
was at the holiday right by McDonald's
Yeah.
and
was like 1 a.m.
Maxit Pond.
and we finished gaming. We're like, we need some
Yeah.
more pops and pizzas and stuff. So we went over there, and I'm like in line at the gas station, and this dude's just like, "Nice hat, man." And first I didn't understand. I was just like, "What?" He said it again.
What hat was it? Was it like a
Chicago Bulls, yeah, Chicago Bulls hat that I got at Crossroads like a day or two before.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And then he's like, "What do you want for it?" Or whatever. He's like, I couldn't figure out what this guy's talking about. How much you want for it? I was like, I don't know, like $30. I don't know. And he's like, all right. I just sold it to him.
It was like 1 or 2 in the morning. I think that was when we lived at Main Prairie. I think Steve lived there too at the same time.
Yep.
And yeah, we
I had bought it for like $15.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
It was great.
That was unreal.
That's awesome.
Turning profits at gas stations. That's sweet.
Yeah.
That was
Wheeling and dealing.
Comment catch up. Alexis, I asked Riker what his favorite dress up day this week was. He said, I only did one day. We're all black. Coming from a kid whose mom got most school spirit in the yearbook, this was hilarious.
Riker is great. He's I heard siblings like that. Your other Alexa's other kids,
like what?
do they have more spirit? Riker is like I just love his personality.
No, I think
Some
the
of them
other,
do, yeah.
the other ones are more, a little bit more out. You know?
Yeah, it's awesome. He got into Black Day though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's the other thing too with that whole deal. Like I wasn't gonna not do a dress up day for homecoming week. Like, there's no way I wasn't gonna do one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like they do now.
You were an elite. You were just an elite student. You're an elite fan. You're elite spirited. You were just like,
Yeah.
man.
Check the yearbook.
Max does everything better.
Max graduated and school spirit just went in the tank.
Down it went.
What a run.
Oh man.
That's
The
hilarious.
spirit-o-meter just dropped.
Took the spirit with him. What do you know?
Yeah.
Mary says, Ryan's worst take so far. Wow. Chick-fil-A, I assume.
Oh yeah.
She's
that's
wrong
true.
too.
She's right.
She
about
is
that.
wrong. Yeah.
Brian,
She
seems
could be
like
wrong.
that would be a perfect reason to use Amazon there part-time, Jack.
Yep.
This must be
I don't know. Existing. I don't know.
Yeah.
This must be a new commenter. Anybody recognize Chucker32?
Chucker or
Says
trucker?
Chucker, like Chuck. Chucker32
Oh,
is
mystery
Are you sure it's
Chick-fil-A.
not Chuck R?
Chucker32. I think I can read. Is Chick-fil-A just KFC with better service?
Ron
Is it what with better
furious
service?
tonight.
Is Chick-fil-A just KFC with better service?
That's a crazy take.
Yeah, that's crazy. Quality of food is way better, Chucker.
No, I love KFC too, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
a famous bowl?
Oh,
Let's go.
Hey, how about
Can you read that guy's name again, though, Ron? I'm not sure if you got it right.
So the name Chuck,
Let me see what it is.
CHUCKER32.
Jack or you?
I'm pretty sure.
Jack is still right.
Are you sure it's not Chuck R?
It might be.
Stone would know about Chuck R.
I do know about Chuck R.
Used to work there.
Yeah, I worked at Chuck R.
Mary says Trader Joe's workers ask you what you were doing that day or weekend, and that is way too personal for me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little.
How is Mary so rich that she's going to Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
She's got money like that, apparently.
I'm assuming this is Adam. Must have changed his username somehow because it now says DAM. It says Ron, open for appointments. Adam, you're giving them, or you're asking if I'm giving them?
Haircuts.
Yep.
Appointments.
But maybe reading lessons.
Yeah, maybe reading lessons.
I'm not
as
ready
well.
to say that. That's a guy who just changed his username.
Chucker, he'd have gotten it cheaper on Amazon.
Yes.
Chucker, you're awesome.
Yeah,
Chucker's
Chucker.
wrong.
You think it's Chuck Kesky? What's up,
I
Chuck?
hope so.
Mike, how about at the dentist when they're talking
Chuck
while
Nicola.
cleaning your teeth?
Could be Chuck Nicola. Mike who?
Enerson.
Enerson.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, just don't talk to me.
Yeah,
when you're-
tough to talk when you got stuff in
That's
your
what he's
mouth too.
talking about. Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Tyler says Ron reads. It's great bit.
That's pretty good.
Cassidy
Our new bit, Ron Reed. Everybody's third favorite segment, Ron Reads.
tries to read.
Ron tries to read.
Cassidy, my favorite one-liners so far: "You morons," and I'm pretty sure I can read.
You morons was pretty good.
It's almost as good as when Brett called you a spaz. It might have been right there with it. You moron. You were mad. That was sweet.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Max's Meltdown is brought to you by...
The 1999 Buick LeSabre. We're talking about the smoothest riding piece of equipment on four wheels. We're talking about clouds, seats made of actual clouds. As a person who has ripped many heaters behind the steering wheel of a 99 LeSabre, I can tell you it is the best way to get around. If you're looking to get a Buick LeSabre, call Buzz Hendrickson. In 2009, he sold one to me for $800. That's all.
Oh, that was
forgot
great.
that was
awesome.
I totally forgot.
Oh, man.
That was great. And
'99 Buick LeSabre.
A
That
good
thing was
car.
sweet. That was a great vehicle.
Car.
Yeah,
And I gotta go about it a little more. Actually,
They are great.
It's just so smooth, and the
Yep.
seats were just so soft.
And you know what's funny?
100%
The thing
agree.
could have been 45 years old. It would have been just a nice, smooth ride.
I'd take it
Wouldn't
today
matter.
in the
Yeah.
condition I bought. I'd be happy to have it.
It's actually funny to think about cars like that. You know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, it's a grandpa car or whatever, and you don't want it. And I mean, I still don't, but they're good motors. They're
I was gonna say,
comfortable.
yeah.
They're reliable.
You know what vehicles never go to Max Profit's garage? 1999 Buick LeSabre.
Never one.
He's never had one in that
Never
shop.
been one in
You
those.
don't even got to change the oil.
You just let her
Trust Rhino. He knows.
You've got a tape deck. You've got a CD player. You've got it all. That's a good rig right there.
Oh, man. That was a great pull. That was
What a great way
that was
to
awesome.
What a great way to end the ad read too. Just like,
oh, man.
So I'm gonna give the fans a bit of a twofer today, but one
Okay.
kind of ties into an old one. So, but the first one, this just came up at work the other day. People quit trying to convince anybody that cold pizza is good. It's trash.
I'm with you.
Nobody actually likes it.
I'm actually.
they'll like,
I actually
they'll
don't
try
mind
to,
it.
They'll try to
Cold pizza's
convince
so
you. They'll
good.
be like, "Oh yeah, it's actually pretty good." I'm like, "Okay, no,
No,
you're
Max,
just saying that because you have no idea."
first
You
off,
had it.
It's a,
Have
it's
you
a
tried
great
Of course I've tried it.
leftover
It's
pizza out of the
terrible.
fridge is a great breakfast because
Oh
of all the
my gosh.
nutrients and the
That's
protein.
trash.
Nice,
Yeah.
easy,
That's-
quick
No,
breakfast.
it's so good. You should have it more.
Yeah.
It's so
I'm going to
bad.
bring you some cold pizza and you're going to love it.
I will not.
It's
The
good.
cheese is
Tell
just
us more
crusty.
about why you don't like
Yeah,
it.
tell us why you don't
if
like
you have
it.
pizza, you take a bite of pizza and you don't have like soft cheese, it's garbage. It's garbage pizza. Quit doing it.
No, you should
What's
try
not
what's the
good.
coldest? What's
It's
the
good
coolest
cold.
pizza can be for you to be like, okay,
Yeah,
Room temp or slightly above
yeah, I'm with you.
in the summer.
cold is
Not
the best.
like winter room temp.
I'll actually make a pizza and just put it in the fridge.
Yeah,
and then I'll eat it later.
probably do.
Yeah,
Steve just unwraps the frozen pizza and goes to town.
Lets it thaw out a little bit and takes a bite.
No, that's the best way.
It's
I don't even cook the
like,
pizza.
why do people even
He actually,
like nobody? Like I said, nobody likes it. It's just they don't have a good way to heat it up. So like, I guess I'm gonna eat this. All right, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, you know it's trash. You're just
It's so
doing it
good.
because you don't have a way to.
I think I'm
Heat
gonna.
it
I
up.
want to convince you that you should like cold
No,
pizza.
there's no
Steve
way.
actually eats frozen pizza in place of a popsicle.
Yes.
Yeah, he probably
Uh-huh,
does.
I
And
do.
like people, frozen pizza or cold pizza eaters will like,
They'll die. on that.
they'll try to convince you.
Yeah.
yeah, because
You just-
we're better than you.
Have-
We're
have you-
so much
Have
smarter.
you tried it before?
Of course, that's why I'm saying
Have
it's
you even
trash.
tried it?
You
There
should
are-
try it.
There are some pizzas though that I would not eat cold. It has a lot
I'd
to
eat
do with
every
the
single
quality.
one of them if it's cold. It's like my favorite cold. It's just like I just
what's
don't
the
understand people that don't like claim that.
because
I can't stand people that try to convince you that cold pizza is not good.
You know it's not.
It's so good.
Stuff that-
Stop doing that.
Stuff that's meant.
Stop
to be
pretending
eaten
cold
hot
pizza's
should
not good.
Be eaten cold.
Right, that's it.
Casey's pizza that has
You're gonna
that
eat
cheese
cold
that
eggs?
gets super hard in the morning compared
Crusty,
to pretty much
terrible.
anything else. I would never have frozen pizza cold after I've had it. It's only like from the pizza shop.
You know what I actually can't stand?
Cold pizza.
Cold pizza. It's so bad. It's the worst.
What's
Like,
your?
no-
I will reheat a pizza though. I don't
Yeah,
mind doing
I'll
that.
reheat
How
Yeah,
about in the
totally
microwave? Will you microwave
Yeah,
a
No,
pizza?
no air fryer every
I
time.
don't think you can do pizza. Microwave
I-
pizza is almost worse than
It's
cold
like
pizza.
No,
soggy.
it's
It
not
gets too
worse.
soggy
Oh,
and
you
that's
can convince
worse.
him that microwave, but people can't convince you
It's
cold.
better.
Okay, come on.
It's better. The cheese is soft,
Okay,
but it's not great.
I can't
That's
stand
not
people
great.
that try to convince you that microwave pizza is okay because it's not.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's okay.
Stop doing that.
Trust me,
Those
I'll
type
bring
of
some.
people are
I'll
bad
bring some.
people.
I know,
You
stop.
gotta try it. You gotta try it. I trust me, it's good.
Oh man,
Man,
I'm
no,
starting to get
it's-
loopy. This is sweet.
Max's meltdown guy.
Everything's about to get super funny.
Quick catch up on comments
Yeah.
as they're coming in with this pizza take. Nate Hill, it's good until you eat the MRE pizza.
Oh, that doesn't sound
Seems
great.
terrible.
Oh,
Nate
Ryan.
just wants us
Lunchable.
all to know he was in the army.
Lunchable
Yeah.
pizza.
Hey,
Like, that's
real
not
quick
good.
for Nate. Thanks for your service.
Yeah, thanks for your
Thanks,
service,
Nate.
Nate.
Hit the national anthem quick.
Ryan, hot pizza is leagues better. However, how about cold fried chicken?
What?
No, I've heard of people doing that too.
That I can actually. That doesn't. I don't
I
mind
can't
that.
do that either. No.
It's meant to be eaten hot.
Yeah.
Tyler says, care to
No,
elaborate,
cold chicken's
Nate?
fine.
No, it's not.
Oh, those two are just beefing in the chat again. I
those
love
guys,
it.
we can just let them go at it.
Yeah, let them
Yeah.
fight for a little bit.
Super good.
Cassidy says, pretty soon these boys will be arguing that the best frozen pizza is any that's fresh out of the freezer, ready to go.
Facts.
Okay, part 2 though. Coming out.
We want to catch up on the rest of the pizza comments quick.
Yeah.
Adam, reheated pizza is the worst. Nate Hill, Bruce Niemela's bit. Tyler Niemela, I once witnessed a man eat a frozen pizza because he couldn't wait for the oven to preheat. Tyler, Nate was dishonorably discharged, by the way. Nate Hill says, stop lying, all caps. Nate with the number 1 crown still. Got up.
I forgot what they were because I had a comment on one of them, but whatever.
We are for sure setting the record for the number 10 that Bun gets hit tonight.
Part 2, though.
Best part is I can't stop that one because I don't have it in there right.
It's
So.
too loud. But part 2 kind of goes off of the ketchup bottle a little bit.
Yes.
Like another thing that, number 1, it's 2025. We should be beyond it. Number 2, these people are making these products. It's mostly the stupid containers that have underneath the cap, the lift and peel. And they never, ever work.
Sometimes they work.
It's rare. All right. I'll give you that. It's rare. But how can you?
A lot of times they work.
How do you? No, they don't. A lot of times the stupid flap rips off, and you have to sit there and fight it.
As much as I want to disagree, I 100%.
And like, how do you make?
I think that's actually an elite just
and then
design
you go,
of a bottle.
Like you have your. I can just see the company guy out there. Hey, new product! Everybody, look at this. Take the top off. Rip.
It works.
Not
perfectly.
working. Oh,
Works
somebody get me a
perfectly.
knife, I guess. And like, and you just think, oh, that's fine. No, go back to the
There's
drawing board
no way that happened.
and get
But
that.
The only time I feel like the only time I ever encounter that is on taco sauce, and it works good.
what?
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 Huh?
I think you're thinking of something else, homie.
Not the ones on Amazon.
No, the Ortega taco sauce.
Oh,
The glass. bottles
Oh,
under
yeah,
the-
yeah,
Under the
Full
cap.
cap
Those
bottom.
ones usually do work good.
Or
actually,
orange juice.
surprisingly.
Yeah.
So it was an orange juice that was that
that
made
was your
me
trigger.
think of this. Yeah. this
It's
morning.
worse though, like when you're opening something that doesn't have that little flap on it,
Yeah. Oh,
but
those
it's
are
like still
terrible
like
too.
a
Yeah,
wrap,
Yeah.
plastic
Yep.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Same thing
Yeah.
without the flap.
Yeah.
like a
and it's
peanut
like-
top of peanut butter.
Yeah.
Then you're trying to peel it on.
There's
Yeah.
nothing there.
You can't get there.
Who thinks this is
Nothing
a
there.
good idea? Like
Yeah.
it never works. It always
Well,
rips. It's left on there.
It might not be a good idea, but if I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
Caitlin just informed me recently. I don't know if this is due to the same thing, but the reason for them seals, especially on the medicine bottle, is to prevent people from grabbing them off the shelves,
No,
sticking
it
stuff
is.
in them.
You have
which
to
is
have
probably
some
where they
sort of
carry
seal.
from.
I get it, but
Do you
make
have
something that
any
works.
other options? Oh, just
I'm
make
not,
it work.
Yeah, I'm not a seal inventor. Someone is
should-
out there
you
should
should
be able to
Somebody's
do
out
it.
there just trying to make a living with their seals.
Yeah,
man.
but do
Sounds like
something
that's what
that
you're
works.
supposed to do.
Like, don't just be like,
Yeah.
oh, whatever, this is fine, but it's garbage. But
Some
who cares?
guy's out there grinding his 9 to 5,
Yeah.
putting in the
Just
work
trying
to
to make a
invent that
living.
thing, and Max is
Yeah.
just tearing them apart.
Yeah.
I don't
Suck
know.
at your job.
But like, yeah. Again,
You should
it's
find the inventor of that
2025.
and
We're not
send him an
in
email.
The 1800s here. Someone has to have a better way to do it. Not me.
Just someone else.
Someone else. Someone smarter.
Somebody figure this out.
Someone's got to figure that
It's
out.
embarrassing, actually.
It is. I would be embarrassed. I'd
It's
be embarrassed if I
embarrassing.
was
Just use a weaker adhesive,
or something. I don't know. Like, what's wrong with like
Take like a glue stick.
just do like the top
Done.
bottle or pop cap tamper thing where you can see if it's been open,
thing,
and then
yeah.
and then people won't get that one if someone took it off the shelf and whatever, put something in it.
Yeah.
Which actually that is I listened to that episode on a true crime thing podcast about the person that started that deal, putting some sort of poison in like medicine bottles in stores for serial killer. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
But anyway.
Tylenol murders.
Wow.
So anyway,
Well, you
Like,
just
figure
brought
that
the
out.
room down real quick.
you got to figure that out.
What about that
It's-
girl who licked all the ice cream? What would you do about her?
I don't know what that is.
Put a seal on it.
Yeah, I'd put those lift to
I'd
flap
put
in.
one of them, yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that's it. Meltdown.
Nice.
Kind of a weak second half.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on meltdowns. Not bad.
Max's
how
meltdown
many
is
have we done?
the peak of first world problems.
It is. Oh, they all are. They all pretty much are. First world
What are you going to get to? I'm just going to spill it because every week I think you're going to do it. Automatic, the tip thing at like Subway and
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
like ask you for a tip at those places.
I'll take the other side of that one
tips
right
in
now.
what? You will not.
Just give a tip.
Are you kidding me?
It's like rounds. You,
are-
can do such a small
Rhino.
amount. Be
Why
nice.
would you do any?
Be decent. I don't know. Just cause.
Tips for what?
See,
I missed
Rhino's
it.
causing
Just
causing
cause.
this tip culture issue.
I'm taking a nap. You guys knock this
What
one
are you
out.
What are you tipping
Oh,
for
it's-
now?
Yeah, what are you tipping for? Rhino?
Everything.
No.
Yeah,
What's the product? What are you buying?
Literally anything. He's saying if there's a tip thing on the screen, he's pressing it.
Unless I'm having a bad day, I might not.
Oh
or
my
if
See,
it's
but
terrible
this just
service.
got
But
absolutely
generally,
carried away
I know.
with
While I'm
COVID.
thinking of it, can you
Yeah.
enter a tip here for
Yeah,
me?
right on. Sure.
I mean, if it's just like a little bit, round up to the next buck.
It's just
But when you're-
5%.
It's just $5. That's all. That's all I'm asking for.
Just pay it forward, Max. Be decent. Be nice.
Yeah, you spaz.
Spread a little love.
No, those are terrible. Terrible. Subway,
All right.
I like a lot of people. Okay, you're in the minority on it though, so just so you know, be wrong. That's fine.
I don't think so. They're everywhere.
Just
could
be
be
like
wrong.
Max
They're
more.
everywhere.
You could be wrong.
Also, there is a 0% option or no thank you
Yeah,
every
no, I
single
do
time.
that.
So that's
Yeah.
great.
I know, but you're saying just press the give them tip.
Yeah, I generally do.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But a lot of people online on the interwebs are saying
Max is in a lot of groups about this.
Yeah, a lot of
Support groups.
Yeah. If you're standing up, if I'm standing up, I'm not tipping, and that's 100% accurate for me. But also sometimes I'm sitting down because some
If
places.
you're in a wheelchair, you have to tip every time.
Yeah. That's right.
Sorry, man.
Like Culver's brings you, if you can order and they'll bring it out to you, and there's no even tip option on their thing. They're doing it right, and guess what? Their store's always packed. That's probably why.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
That's the only reason why.
Here's a thought on that. It's always been customary for ice cream shops to have a tip jar for some reason. Is that terrible? For whatever reason, ice cream shops, they scoop your ice cream, but it's just serving.
I'm actually,
it's a pretty
I'm probably
similar
more
thing.
likely to put into a tip jar. Like if I had, right
Yeah,
now I
because
have
you're
a
more
dollar
likely to
bill in
just
my
do
front
stuff that
pocket.
nobody else
I'm
does.
doing neither anymore.
I know,
and because it's gotten out of
crotchety
hand, I think.
Moron.
Spaz.
Yeah, no, it's way out of hand. It is.
It for sure is.
And what drives me nuts is like, to me, it's just like kind of an entitlement thing. And the workers aren't doing it, I don't think. But then,
Workers at Subway didn't say, hey, let's
Right.
go put it.
Yeah,
No, exactly.
That's my argument. They're not even suggesting. It's just if you as
No,
a
I know.
person think, I appreciate this person, I'm going to give them a little more money. No one even says you should. It's just there as an option because otherwise I don't have cash.
yeah.
If I'm just a
Well, here's
person who
the
likes to
problem
just-
with those things, and that could be completely out of line. I don't know how it works. Where does that money go?
Well, right. That's
I would rather
that's an
hand
interesting
cash to the
question.
person who gave you
Right.
good service. Like the waiter at the
Exactly.
restaurant, I know I'm giving him
I've
that.
never thought
That's
about
what
it
I
that way.
mean. I would rather just like
I've been closer
a
to
buck in a jar.
giving like a really good McDonald's drive-through worker. If they,
He's been close, but he hasn't done it.
I'm not,
There's no
not
chance.
gonna do it. But I've thought about it. Like, man, I should give these guys a tip. They do a really good job one time, and they don't even have a
Yeah.
tip option. I
Yeah.
think, man, it'd be
What did they do to get you to think about giving them a tip, and where did they need to get to?
Yeah, exactly. That's a great
he
question.
moved the bar every
So if
time.
they got you that close, what would it have taken to get you actually to
Well,
give the tip? That's a great
what it would
question.
take.
Thanks, dude.
What it would take to actually happen is for me, number one, to actually have cash on me, which I wouldn't. I don't.
Okay.
I know I never carry cash, very rarely. So they were
So it's
kinda,
not gonna happen.
They were kind of out of luck.
Don't even have
They were kind of out
change
of luck
in
from
your.
the get go. And I don't know that anything that they do would
So
actually.
there's no way to do it.
They're not going to push me over that edge. And it's just
They'd have to
because
rob you.
it's just because most of the time it's so bad. When it is like really good and they do a good job.
The
that makes me think of
best
that.
part is Max gives tips. Like I almost get he's the guy who's giving more almost tips than anybody.
Yeah, he does.
That guy should feel good. I almost gave him a tip.
No,
He has no idea. He did a good job,
They
but
should
Max
feel
is
good
walking.
because they know, hey, I did a good job.
I did good
here,
enough for
and
Max to almost tip me.
No, they could just know it themselves.
Did you
Like,
tell
Did you
him?
at least tell him
nice
that?
work?
Yeah.
That was better than normal?
I sometimes have done that.
Okay.
But it's rare too.
That can be a tip in itself. Then
You should start doing that. Be like, hey, if I had cash, I'd give you a tip right now.
I should.
What would it actually take? Like they come sit in your car for a little bit, give you a little, scratch your back.
All right. Here's your dollar.
Oh man.
I want to circle back though. You guys got this conspiracy going that these tips aren't even going to the employees.
I don't think that's a conspiracy.
I'm not saying I just don't know how much, right? Like how do you divvy it
Right,
up?
you don't
Like,
know,
what
yeah.
portion goes to it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
We're just
care
saying if
about
it's an
that.
electronic thing, you have no idea what is actually happening.
I like to let myself believe that it goes directly to the employees, and then I don't care how they split it.
Yeah, but you also think Amazon is good, so
And then too, it's probably more like a self-conscious thing because I don't think the employees actually do care or whatever. I don't think
They-
anyone's
yeah, they
out there
probably
like, well, this cheapo didn't give me a tip, and doing anything different really. But you feel that way if you see the tip option. You think I'm going to 0 or nothing here. You feel that way.
I've got better about that myself.
Yeah,
Just
I
being
don't. I really don't care
0,
that much. But
whatever.
in the back of my mind, I'm like, I could see people feeling awkward.
And over time, as there's
0, 0, 0.
as there's more and more of these, the culture changes, and then people do feel that way. Like
Yeah,
they have to.
right.
Have you ever had the experience where you can't find the no tip option and you have to ask where it is? 'Cause I've done that.
I have not had that.
I've done that. I'm like, hey, where's the no button? And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, you just like click this little X or I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. It's like a super
Yeah.
white background and
They're
almost
like-
white X.
It's almost like
Yeah.
they're forcing you to
Yeah.
tip them.
And that's what I hate about it.
Seems like you shouldn't give them your
But
business.
I did
then.
still. It's still just like I'm not tipping. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I could leave it at this screen and leave.
I mean, because I also think even if I'm at like a sit down restaurant, if I don't get good service, I don't want to tip. But people will tell you can't go in there and not tip. Like you can't do that. They live on tips.
can,
Oh,
yeah.
first of all, we'll get going on that too. How do people not understand
Max's meltdown.
minimum wage? They say, oh, these servers get minimum wage of $2 whatever because they get tips. No, it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't, and people don't understand
They
it.
should go get a job where they get paid.
No, they can, like, they don't get, I'll put it, this is actually a great platform because I've been waiting for a platform to tell people how this works.
It's perfect that we got.
Hey, hold on, we gotta get to Ron Sings.
If you work at a place that they incorporate tips into your pay, you don't make the tips up from your hourly wage, quote unquote, of $2 and whatever cents for a server. They still have to pay you that difference to make you up to the legal minimum wage. And people don't get, these guys are making $2 an hour. No, they're not. They're accounting.
I don't know how
for
this
tips.
works. How does this work? I'm not even kidding. I don't
the
understand
state,
it.
like state or federal, whatever, there's a minimum wage,
Okay.
right? If you're a server, they have a different wage that the company can pay that server because they account for you're going to get tips. So they can have a wage technically of $2.25 an hour.
Uh-huh.
And then they're going to let the tips make up that difference to meet the actual minimum wage. But realistically, it's going to be a lot more. It's just how it works out. But if they don't, say they have a slow week and they don't get those tips, so their pay works out to $4.50 an hour. The company has to pay that difference up to $7, whatever, or $15, whatever the minimum legal wage is.
Okay.
They still get paid actual minimum wage, no matter what.
You're passionate about
But
this.
people don't. How do people not know that?
Well, it's
Like I see it online all the time. You have to tip. People only make $2. They're only making $2-something an hour. First of all, no, they're not. Second of all, they can go to anywhere else they want to work that doesn't get $2 an hour.
What's third of all?
That's
third of all.
There's just 2 points.
I'll even add a third of all. Like that's a garbage system, anyways. Like,
Yeah. Well,
how is a restaurant allowed to just be like, no, the customers are going to give you money, so we're going to take. We're not going to pay you as much money.
I don't know, but
That's garbage.
everybody there signed up for that job. Nobody forced them there.
Right.
And you know why? Because they actually make a good bit more than minimum wage when they do get tips from other people than me.
Comment.
Anyway, so if you don't know how that minimum wage works, people, look it up.
Now you do.
Servers are not going to just get paid $2 an
Educational
hour.
podcast.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
not just going to get paid $2 an hour. and go on
Educational.
about
We
their
just
life.
went up
Who
on the
would've-
educational
Who
charts.
would have ever thought that education would have come from Max's meltdown?
That's
Yeah,
right.
no, nobody.
Everybody.
We could also get to our 100-hour mark just on tips. I feel like.
Comment.
that was
comment
good. That was
catch up.
good Download on tips.
Adam updated back to Adam from Dam. Says my time in service, there was
Still not
no
convinced.
MRE pizza.
Oh, yeah, you
Thanks
gotta
for your
thank Adam
service,
too.
Adam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thanks, bro.
Mike Enerson, pizza in the box from the night before when staying in a hotel is the best.
Oof.
Adam, 1 hour,
Can we get
1
that
hour
mug-
mark.
mug back from-
1 hour
Oh.
mark. This was who knows how long ago.
We
Nice.
missed that by 22 minutes today.
Tyler, Max is undefeated in meltdowns.
He's not.
Cassidy, tipping people for doing the bare minimum is ridiculous. Unless you're going above and beyond, I don't need to tip the stinking Kohl's cashier.
Cassidy's kind of crotchety too.
Well,
I agree. She doesn't have to.
I finished that up. No, let's just stop. Here's a question then. Like, what is bare minimum? That would be the part of the question. You go to a restaurant, then why do you ever tip at a restaurant either? Because bare minimum is they bring you food and your water.
Right. But sometimes they don't even do that. Like if I sit there with an empty water glass, I'm like, oh, I don't want to tip you, but I'm going to at a restaurant.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Cassidy, what's bare minimum?
Cassidy, you'll let us know. Nate Hill says, if the only thing they do is spin the screen over, I'm not tipping. Ryan, the small shops with homemade ice cream, I will tip. Tyler, spin the screen over and stare into your soul waiting for a tip. Adam, I'm tipping for a concrete mixer. Mary,
You can get more of that content on Old School Noobs, by the way. Tyler's hilarious. Just keep going.
Mary, I once had a barista roll her eyes at me when I didn't tip. Awkward.
See, and there are some workers like that, and that just drives me nuts too.
Yeah.
Maybe this is what we need to get going in America. Nicole says, in Japan, it is insulting to tip. They will run you down in the street and give you your money back if you overpay.
Mm-hmm.
Nate Hill, I would rather it goes to the big corporation over the greedy employees.
Oh, that's good too.
That's right in line with Max's argument about pro-capitalism. They're in charge. They did good. They got money.
Adam says, rounding up is a scam at any establishment.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, who actually gets the tips from the cash register? Exactly, Steve.
Yeah.
Tyler, the cash register just keeps it. They do they do a job too. Mary, I thought our education was going to come from Ron Reed's. That's the opposite of an education, apparently.
Tyler's on a roll tonight. I mean, Nate's good, but
Nate, crotchety, Cassidy, bare minimum is doing the job you're already getting paid to do. You're paid to take me order at Caribou and give it to me. I don't need to pay you extra for that.
I don't know, but how about a sit down restaurant? I'm just saying the bare minimum of them too is to bring you your food and water. Do you not tip?
Right.
Oh, good point.
Right? Like that's the bare minimum.
Yeah, and that's part of it is too, just like the times, like growing up, it was just expected, your tip at a sit down restaurant.
Yeah.
And now I still believe in that, but like Rhino said, it's going to be a time where it's just expected that you tip any freaking place you go.
You don't like it because it's your own.
I'm going to start carrying around a tip jar at work too, just hanging out my pocket. And,
feel free to give me a tip.
Yeah.
Seems like you just follow Rhino.
He'll give you a tip anytime.
Follow Rhino along all day.
Yeah, well, it seems like you're expecting them to do a little extra.
No.
Which is in order to get a tip. You're more likely to do extra but they should be just doing extra to get a tip or just to be good at their job.
To me, if they're good at their job and they care about their job, they're gonna go as much as they can to ensure the customer's experience is.
I was gonna say that's the part of it. I don't even care if you're not doing extra, but if I go in and you're like, "Hi, how do you want?"
No,
or if you're like, "Hey, how's it going? Like, how you doing today?" Like that's not really extra. It's just
there's literally
I don't know.
There's literally some people, and actually I like Chipotle, but sometimes they're bad about this. They'll just stare at you till you say something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, hello, would you like me to buy your stuff, or are you just going to stand there and look at me? I don't know.
Would you want them to say hi? Please buy my stuff.
Yeah, sure. Something, anything other than just stare until you. Yeah, I don't know.
What about the lady at Casey's that how they have to hit a couple buttons for your thing to go through? She always hits the one and then just stands there. Would you tip her?
No.
Every single time.
Yeah, it's brutal. You're standing there I'm waiting on you.
I'll tell her that hey, you got to hit that other one too. I don't even know what button it is, but I know it's there.
There's another one.
Yeah. And thank you.
That's sweet.
Unreal.
Man,
good time.
That one got out of control. Didn't see that coming.
Pretty good meltdowns.
Yeah. Nate says going above and beyond would be feeding me my food as well. Then you might get 10%. Tyler.
Ask Tyler about that.
Tyler says, if you feed me the food, I might go find the owner and give them the bonus for hire such great workers.
He's got to go to the owner.
Yeah. You know what? Get your manager out here.
I'm going to call the corporate of that chain and start giving them more money.
I'll just send them an invoice.
Good job on how you're stack.
That's a good bit.
Oh, man.
Are you going to sing anything, Ron, or are we going to do shout outs?
I already sang in the intro.
Oh,
sing the intro again.
Yeah, do it without the music.
Shout out?
Oh, Emmer's got a shout out?
What?
Forgot it. Man.
Forgot, is it?
Well, he'll remember next time.
Yeah.
So, no, just to quickly circle back, Gunder did say we just need to set a date and tell us three and you get in here.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
Who's Gunder?
Us three and you.
What's Gunder?
Oh.
Hey,
Odie.
I didn't know that.
Gunder to it.
Can we start with, can we just get our hands on some Us Three and You tape and
We
just
gotta. Yeah.
at least listen to it?
He
but we
figured
probably
it's
do
got to
some
be
stuff
out there
with it.
somewhere.
Yeah.
He said
It is. That was
he
confirmed
thought
out there.
Yeah, he thought they recorded it on cassette tapes and then transferred them over to CDs or something.
Big time.
So
That'd be cool to listen to.
that would be super cool.
Is that where KTPW?
Yeah, I think so.
Where the fun never
WTFNS,
stops. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, my Facebook profile, I think, still says former top man at
It does.
Coachella Plaza. John Erickson tried to fire me one time, and I just said no.
He said, no, thanks.
There was some mandatory meeting we had to be at, but I worked another job already, I think at the golf course or
Yeah.
something. I couldn't be there. And he said, if you're not there, you're fired. And he tried to tell me I was fired. I was like, nah, fam. I'm being-
He tried doing that to me too.
Oh, yeah. I think we both missed the same meeting, maybe.
No, we were never there
Oh.
at the same time. The
Oh.
mandatory meeting that I
I'm-
missed, you're like 100.
Yeah, that's true.
The mandatory meeting that I missed was during wrestling season. I had a tournament, and it was
Gotta
when
be at work.
it was
maybe.
when we were going to find out that Kirk's was closing, or he
Yeah.
sold the Jacks or whatever. So it was just funny, like in hindsight, that he was even trying to, because he was telling me, he's like, you have to be there. I was like, I'm not going to be there.
I'm pretty sure that's the same meeting because it was the same
No
thing.
matter
It
what.
was Jack's. It was during the Jack's sale time, and I was barely working there ever.
I was going to
anymore.
say, yeah, maybe you still were an
But I was
employee.
already-
Joke's on you. Johnny's the only one still there. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you guys
No,
get
Maya.
tips there?
No, but I should have. See, like now,
Yeah.
the way it is now.
What the heck?
put
I
a
didn't
tip jar
get
out
tips there. That is apparently where I met my wife, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, I met my wife there.
Really?
I might have met your wife there too. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, she said, I don't know. She claims she remembers it. And I was like, sorry, I don't.
Yeah, it's a vague recollection for me, but I think the first time I ever saw my wife was at Kirk's Travel Plaza.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's cute of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nate
Wow.
Nate says nobody was on the intro because you started so soon. Yep, that was the point. Brian, man, I used to have an us three in UCD. Adam, I'm out of Mountain Dew and ready for bed.
So am I 4 hours ago, but I'm here.
How long have we gone so far?
1 hour and 30 minutes.
That's
good.
it?
That's good.
Yeah, boys are
Good
buzzing.
podcast.
Boys are
Yeah.
buzzing
Can't wait
tonight.
to listen
Yeah,
to
fun
this
one.
back.
Jack, you gotta do. When are you back again? Next month or
Actually, I'm okay.
there are two?
I'm home for the next 2 weeks
Okay,
because next
Wow.
week I'm in New York. The week after that, Gina's gone.
nice. Hammer, you better be ready, buddy.
Bring your
So-
kids here.
Coming soon.
Hammer's
I'll
got-
find some guests. That's fine.
We've got
Do
football tomorrow
4-man.
morning.
Do some 4-man
Us three and
efforts.
you.
Us three. Get us
Duper.
3 and you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dupe or Gunder? What is it? Gunder Tut?
I'll call in if you.
Who else was it? What was the other one? Eric?
Eric.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
Oh, I forgot to call Hank.
special episode recording on Sunday. That'll come out on Monday. Stay tuned.
Exciting. What was that big fancy PSA you were hyping up?
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
talking about something.
Still
that you wanted to
coming.
wait for this
It's still coming. It's still coming. Yeah, we got to keep people teased.
Also, clutch
There's
move.
a good bit coming by Steve at sometime soon.
Clutch move last week on getting the gravel boys up immediately. That was huge. Listen to it on
Not
Saturday.
gonna happen this time. I got stuff to do.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Boo. Yes.
It'll be out. by
Man, some
Monday.
people hardly put any effort into this pod.
I'm walking right past that tip jar on the way out.
Yeah.
Steve's tip jar. Oh, I might kick
That's
it over.
fine. And then I started. This episode was brought to you again by C&B Drywall, and we still have some more merch to give away of theirs. But maybe people just have to beg for it, and we'll give it to them. I don't know.
Mhm.
That might be the approach. You guys have any shout outs? Rhino, did you have a shout out?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, I was going to shout out Garrett Impola.
Garrett.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
Garrett
right.
Impola has been listening, I guess.
Nice.
Garrett Impola biked across the country.
Did we?
He just
Sounds
read
right.
about him.
That sounds like something you do.
Yeah,
Oh my
just for fun, kind of on a whim.
He probably accidentally had a Mountain Dew.
Was that a while?
Yeah,
Go for
right.
a workout.
Was that a while ago he did
Yeah,
that?
it was quite a while
Yeah, I
ago.
remember that. Yep.
But yeah, he's the man,
Hardcore,
so
though. That's
shout out
sweet.
Garrett.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Good shout out.
He is the man.
Yeah, shout out to Kyle Nyquist who stumbled across this. I apologize to him for that. I said I'm sorry. Ron, who you got to shout out?
I'll give a shout out to Karen, Brian's mom, for making room in the bleachers tonight for me and my kids.
Oh, yeah.
That was huge.
Brian Otto was going to be my shout out, actually, because I think he was kind of a big school spirit dude, too.
Bajo. Yeah, he was.
And he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I will do
Henry.
Dave Witt for being good at hitting driver off the deck
Nice. Nice.
When did he do that?
all the time.
You're just shouting him out for it.
He just like never uses it.
Just a shout out. Shout out. Yeah,
It's
in
just
general.
something I think is cool.
Sweet.
Speaking of, are we going to go golfing?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
we
to
And
do that.
also, what are thoughts on actually doing like a paintball thing up near Annandale, that place?
Dude, I want to do
You guys
that.
be down
That'd be
for that?
sweet. I think it'd be
You guys, I think you guys would have a ton of fun doing that.
Me and Steve are going to be have so much fun there.
Oh, was this an idea you guys talked about? Or?
Comment
Oh.
in the chat if anybody wants to get in on a
Well,
paintball
yeah, we can do
so.
our first ever GRR event.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great fan event. We can do a fan event.
Oh,
idea.
Bring your tips.
Yeah.
We could do a
Gotta pay for this somehow.
Yeah, meet and greet at GRR. See who shows up.
Can you put a little link to like some sort of somewhere they could go, even like a GoFundMe or something, right on our
Oh, look at that.
our episode?
We're getting donations now. Nate, thanks for the 5. Tyler, thanks for the 2. Just kidding.
Yeah, can we get a tip option on our chat? Yeah. Oh, is that
Classic.
funny?
And we'll read them maybe if they tip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tip enough, you might get to come in and watch the pod.
Yeah, but we're auctioning off actually. You can come watch.
You
the
can
pod.
auction off my seat for the next 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Yep. For a small fee.
Yeah.
Small fee of $1,000. That's what I have to pay every time I come in. So.
It'll pay off. Just stay in there, kid.
Yeah, we're coming.
We promise. We're all doing that too.
I noticed you guys have been driving new trucks. Like I thought some money would be coming in, but
Oh man,
Max, I love the idea of giving away that car.
I love it too, actually.
I think that would be
Sick.
so funny.
Remember whose
And then we
bachelor
can
party did
we can drive it over for a paintball obstruction.
Yeah,
on the obstacle
sounds
course.
great.
Uh,
Whose bachelor party did someone donate a vehicle to just
that
trash?
is true. Somebody
at
did that.
Beckles.
Well, no, it
Remember
didn't.
It was Cubs, maybe.
Cub.
It was probably just Cub's daily driver.
No, did Cub?
Romo was
did
involved,
Cub
of
give
course.
Eric his monster truck? That big truck he had?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Is that what
This
it was?
No, this was it was like a minivan, and we were like jumping it, and
No,
there.
different story.
Was it my mom's? Oh, no, that was
this
in Bendis
this
Woods.
yeah, that was in Bendis Woods.
That's a different story.
Brian says, speaking of school spirit, Austin Carlene pantsed me at volleyball.
I wonder why we're not allowed to do that anymore.
No wonder.
Max
it's
is so
so
mad.
rowdy.
Nobody ever gets pantsed ever.
Nate Hill.
Not like the good old days.
I have a meltdown. Why is it called pantsed?
You know, it's D-pants.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
It would be funny to pants someone. Go on.
Yeah, that's my meltdown. You're doing it wrong. It's not pants. Nobody's pantsing anybody.
Start that.
Take that,
Somehow
Brian.
Sneak it underneath their feet and pull pants up. Oh,
Nate
great.
says, I got like 3-year-old expired paintballs to bring. I tried to get into paintball, he
I
says.
bet those wouldn't hurt at all.
Rock hard
Rocks.
track.
Mike says, sounds like Jack has a Casey's crush.
Oh man, that's
You're
hilarious.
darn right I do. I like them old and large.
Place
I
is
like
fun.
my Casey's pizza like my Casey's workers. Old and large.
It's cold the next day.
This podcast is falling apart.
I was gonna say it was the one I was thinking of. Oh, that's great.
No, we should end it 5 minutes ago. We had a chance.
It keeps getting better.
Oh
We
man,
should go.
that's debatable.
That's classic. All right, I gotta get to Casey's. Let's go.
Special thank you to Dan the Man for joining the program. Thank you to Aaron.
Aaron Haataja, that was good.
This might be the first episode we added a bunch of stuff on.
Yeah, right.
Who knows? I don't know.
Rose Radio. Ron sings, here we go. Yeah, let's do it.
Friends sharing laughs.
singing, we're still going.
Night glow.
I don't know the words.
Stories of life where the memories flow from fishing
man.
holes to midnight drives. Every word spoken, that's how it thrives. Better about dreams and chasing the highs in our little world. Truth never lies. Gravel Roads Radio, we breathe the night. Tales of the past, everything feels right.